So I'm going to walk you through something. I'm going to walk you through because I want to understand that absolutely no one, zero, no one in the government, in my opinion, allegedly on YouTube, has your best interest in mind, and you need to be steadily aware. Now, when you ask the question, who has money in the stock market? The answer you're going to come up with is the 10 percentile of billionaire trillionaires in our U.S. of United Government. And maybe 1/4% of 401k people. So when the tariffs were set up by Trump, the 10% started selling everything off. Now I'm going to walk you through this so that you understand what I'm saying to you, because it's very to understand. It's very simple. I am a documented crazy person, and even I understand it. So I want you to understand something. Who has in the stock market? What is the stock market? How is it created? And who has their money there? And hello, how are you doing? I don't want anything from a year ago, an hour ago, or 23 minutes ago. I want something. Okay. Who has money in the stock market? Who has money in the stock market? One moment. I'm looking for the proper way to word this to search so that a professional can tell you. Because we all know that you're not just going to take my word for anything. And I wouldn't either. Okay, here we go. Who has their money in the stock market? And everything's from a day ago. Like, why can't I find anything? Okay. The collapse that will change a generation.
You said that the U.S. is in stage 5. And to give everybody an idea, stage 6 is revolution, war. It's the violent
don't listen to that guy. Allegedly on YouTube, in his opinion.
Over the last few days and weeks, the stock market has been taking an absolute beating. And
all right, let's do it this way.
Joining me now is the BBC's business editor Simon Jack and Laura Davison, political editor from Bloomberg News.
Who are investors in the stock market? Okay. Who has this money in the stock market? Okay, it's all big corporations. Okay. Making use below, the U.S. companies show the highest revenue and are supported by this metric can be helpful. Growth investors and companies who make sales and anybody. So here is all the companies that own stock. These are all major corporations, so on and so forth. Let's see. Then you have, okay, so, hey Spa. Hey Admiral. Here, I got $10. Oh, yay. Money. I got a couple of mutual bonds, but most of my money is in the land. Exactly. So when the stock market got nervous and all of that, 10% of the companies and everybody started crashing the stock market on purpose. And we knew it was going to happen as Trump people. We knew that it was going to happen. Okay. And now Trump has shown his true colors, just as he has shown his true colors in Israel. There's still 56 hostages held in Gaza. By the way, there are still 56. And listen, if you know me, you know that I'm not for any government. I'm for government, as small as fucking absolutely humanly possible. That I'm a constitutionalist and a Bill of Rights person. That this is giving me a fucking headache because Trump bowed down. He bowed down. Okay. He made a pussy move, in my opinion, allegedly on YouTube. He has stopped the tariffs on everyone but China. And like 10%. He saw the panic in the stock market, which he misunderstood. He misunderstood the panic in the stock market. He doesn't understand what the stock market is. Okay? He doesn't understand that it's 10% of the population that actually has money in the market. Okay? And it's very easy to, but he did bow down. He bowed down because the optics were bad. He's still worried about optics. What the fuck are you worried about optics for, bro? You can't be, you're 70 years old. You can't be reelected. Okay? You're not campaigning in any way, shape, or form. All right? Fuck are you bow downing off of these tariffs for? No. You were. If you would have stayed the course, you could have saved our children and our grandchildren's 401ks and Social Security and Medicaid and everything if you had just stayed the course. But no, he got nervous because of optics. What the fuck are you still afraid of optics for, bro? That would be like me being afraid of optics. You know what I mean? Like, I don't give a fuck what you think. You're not gonna elect me for shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say what the fuck, right? So, anyway. This is bullshit. He's bowed down. He's stopped all tariffs except for against China. Why? Why? These people owe money. And we have debt towards more people than China. They need to X out that debt and pay the tariffs. What are you playing at, bro? Why are you still worried about optics? See, this is what pisses me off. This is what gets me sometimes. I can't stand it. It makes me so angry. I get so angry. Like, why? Hi, Kit Kat Meow. Like, why did you stop any of the tariffs? Any of it? Why couldn't you just stick to your fucking guns? Why are we here right now? It was a pussy fucking move. I don't understand what the fuck is wrong with you. Why are you worried about optics? Literally, like 70, you can't be reelected. Who gives a fuck? Who fucking cares what people think about you, Trump? Do what needs to be done, damn it. Just do it. And look at this fucking horrendous ass shit. I'm going to play you some news clips, okay? About what the fuck is done today. And this is why I tell you, you can't trust any government. None of it. None, zero, zilp, zitch, done, nada, dot, blah, blah, blah. Fuck them all. Nobody is for you except you.
After they went into effect, President Donald Trump hit the brakes on most of his worldwide tariffs. The president dropped import taxes on goods from most countries around the world percent and paused collecting higher tariffs for 90 days, 3 months. He raised tariffs on China, Chinese goods, 125% tariffs. And this retreat on tariffs comes as the president faced mounting pressure from big leaders worldwide and members of the American Congress to scrap or pause the tariffs. NBC's Gabe Gutierrez
correct yourself, news person. Trump came to this conclusion after pussies and whan at him. Correct your words. It's called all right, that's what that's called. That's what that's called.
As the president faced pressure from business leaders worldwide and members of the American Congress to stop or pause the tariffs.
There's no real men left.
Gutierrez has details from Washington.
Hey, Mama Red.
Today, a stunning
I called you, babe. I know you were busy.
A 90-day pause on most of his tariffs.
I did a 90-day pause for the people that didn't retaliate, because I told them if you retaliate, we're going to double it.
The president writing, the freeze is a result of 75 countries asking us to negotiate better trade deals.
We have been overwhelmed with demands from countries around the world.
At the same time, Trump raising tariffs on China yet again.
Absolutely not. We have enough people in the government to negotiate body untowards up till now, from then till now. They can be doing it right the fuck now. Right now. We have how many damn people working in the government and they can't make these. Come on, man. Who are you lying to? Who are you lying to? We put you in there to get the business done. Okay, and you're worried about optics still. You're worried about optics, how it looks. Man, get out of my face with that bullshit. But what is he worried about optics for, bro? Why? He's like 70 years old, right? And he can't run again. The fuck is he worried about looking like a piece of shit for? Why? Just dude's done, bro. Stop fucking bowing down to these fucking hysteric idiots that are only worried about, they're not worried about the fact that we have enough debt in this country to make our great grandchildren cry. What's wrong with you fucking people? Stop doing this. No, none of them deserve any fucking tariff break. No, we go 0 for 0. Why all of a sudden, now he's in office, why all of a sudden is everything clouded? Where is the Epstein files? Where's the Diddy fucking bullshit? Where is fucking shit that you promised us? Where is the clarity? Where is the transparency? All I see is the bow downery, and I'm fucking mad about it. I'm mad. I don't understand. Like, you know what? See, these are the times where I just want to give up on bullshit. Stop even watching it, even paying attention to any of this free. Okay? Because like I said, we still have 56 hostages in damn Gaza right now. Eat a dick.
However, that country slapped U.S. goods with an 84% tariff in retaliation.
China, they kept escalating and now they have 125% tariffs that'll be effective immediately.
What the hell I'm doing?
Tuesday night, the president
Yeah, you don't know what you're doing. I don't agree.
Negotiation table.
They want to make a deal. They really do. They want to make a deal. They just don't know how to do it. Because they're proud people.
NBC's Janice Mackey-Freyer is in Beijing.
There's no indication here that Beijing even wants to talk, let alone line up with the dozens of other countries that are now looking to the White House for tariff relief.
Marks rallied as news of the tariff pause spread. The president had been facing increasing pressure from business leaders and members of his own party to abandon the blanket tariffs as trillions of dollars in Americans' wealth.
They weren't even halfway tariffs. People had 63% on us. We only went 36. They weren't even halfway tariffs, and you're still bitching, whining, and fucking complaining. Who the fuck are you? Like, what the? If we don't get 0 for 0, they don't get nothing. Everything's wiped. Our debt with you is wiped. We get 0 for 0 tariff. Our debt with you is wiped. We get 0 A. All right. So let me put it in this fucking context. Hi-oh. Oh, I'm so glad to see you here, my love, my dear. Yes. Nice. I'm glad to see you, Hayo. But, like, I'm livid right now. Like, I don't understand why people be acting so stupid. Like, why would he drop the tariffs? Like, this is so stupid. This is not what people voted for. We voted for the straight, narrow, get the gritty, dirty done, stop the bleeding. The bleeding that we've been bleeding to every country in this fucking hemisphere. Stop the bleeding and get the right track to making money again. And he halts the tariffs against everyone except China. Like, get out of my face, bro. And the tariffs weren't even halfway tariffs. Then people were charging us like 36 if we were only charging 16. Like, what the fuck? We were only going not even halfway on most of the tariffs any fucking way. And now you're like, oh, okay. So now we need to go ahead and... No, what you don't understand is the government has spent your great-grandchildren's money. Pay attention. The government has already spent your great-grandchildren's money. Where do you think a debt comes from? Bro. And now to fix it, hard things need to happen. And we needed somebody who promised they were going to do the hard things, but he's not doing the hard things. He's backing down because the 10%, which is big corporation, like Apple and Walmart and Target and Dell and all of these American companies are selling off their stocks to down the stock market, right? To force Trump to do something he doesn't want to do. And he did it. He stopped all tariffs except against China. What? Excuse me? Can you fucking use a time turner and turn back the fucking time and not do that, sir? Cutting in and out. It shouldn't be. It's got 3 bars. Let me see. I'll look. Anyway.
Wednesday morning, J.P. Morgan Chase CEO Jamie Dimon, the latest business leader, warning the tariffs could lead to a recession.
J.P. Morgan.
Probably that's a likely outcome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because another stock market bullshitter.
When you see a 2,000 point decline, it sort of feeds on itself, doesn't it?
American businesses still concerned.
It scares the devil out of me.
Hub Hobby in Minnesota imports toys from China and is now bracing for a major hit.
Pay the bills or raise prices or try and absorb them and go out of business.
The White House says goods coming into the U.S. from all countries except China will now face a 10% baseline tariff, while the 90-day pause on the larger reciprocal tariffs is in effect.
No, it looks good.
NBC News, Washington.
So there's no reware for somebody like me in this country There's no relief anywhere for a common sense girl that says, hey, you've been cashing out on American people's Social Security because they created the Social Security number so that they could count the people in this country and figure out how much you're going to pay in taxes, okay? And then they borrowed the money that you're going to pay in taxes in your lifetime while you're still alive. It's the government credit card. That is what you are. Do you understand? That's what you are. You are a governmental credit card. And they have borrowed against you so many times that they are now borrowing against your great-grandchildren. Thanks, Mama Red. Do you feel me? That's what a debt is. You can't pay something, you go into debt. Which means we don't have enough American bodies paying enough taxes currently. Right? 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 Isn't that what this the fuck is? Everybody can tell the truth. And what the fuck is Trump worried about optics for? Get the job done. Stop the bleeding. Get this zero tariffs with everybody. What the fuck are we playing at? Oh, well, some countries, they can't do zeros. They have to rape us for money. They have to, or they won't survive. They have to. We have to be indebted to these countries, or they'll never make it. Oh, well, survival of the fittest. Hello. Hello. If I can't cook and clean no more, I get kicked the fuck out with all animals. You feel me? See, that won't happen to me because I actually have loved ones and I've established relationships with people. But I'm saying, if you can't work, you get kicked the fuck out. And then you either die in a hallway at a public hospital somewhere, or you go out and live in the fucking woods and chase squirrel. Fuck you want me to tell you? No, this is serious. So why the hell did he stop all the tariffs? What the fuck? He, in all honesty, you do that, sir. You can't do that. That's not your right. We have a right to erase debts with other countries and go 0 to 0 tariff. We have a right to that shit. Because fair is fair. Did y'all forget Billie Jean? Fair is fair. And what the fuck right now? What the fuck now? Oh, you just want to punish China now? No. Fuck them. If they can't live with U.S. tariffs, like 36% U.S. tariffs, or we die. But you can't charge us no tariffs. But we need 36% tariff from you or we die. That's what these countries are trying to say. We can't make it without tariffing the USA. We can't do it. We just can't. We won't make it. We'll die. Our whole country will starve without the United States of America. Wah. Oh, well, survival of the fittest. Goodbye. Goodbye, then. What the fuck do you think this is? Slit my throat so you can drink the blood and survive? Why? See, this is the shit this is the shit that I don't understand. So it's to slit my throat, you drink my blood, you live. That's what these countries are saying to us. I don't give a fuck. No, you negotiate while you have them by the throat, Mama Red. No, he's bowing down. It's a bow down. And it makes us look and him look. It makes it look like he cares about optics. You didn't hear what fucking... Already, these motherfuckers are coming out and saying, oh, he's on the run now. He's on the run now. Fucking Schumer. Where the fuck is it? Fucking Schumer saying, he's on the run now. Oh, he's backing down. Oh, got him on the run now. Do you know who has money in the stock market?
Ben, it is so sad.
Do you even know? Do people even know who has money in the stock market? Who? Exactly, and I don't understand it, Chris. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. If he would just do what the fuck he said he was gonna do, everything would be fine. But no. We gotta bow down to these weepy ass nations that can't fucking make it without raping our monies. They just can't do it without taking advantage of us. They can't live. They can't breathe. They can't fool themselves. Their electric will go down and everyone will starve to fucking death if the U.S. does not pay their debts. Everyone will die. What the fuck? Good. Bye. Alles Wiedersehen. I mean, shit. What the fuck you want me to say? This is why people like me can't be president. This is people like me can never, ever get power ever in life because we make too much damn sense. This is meth. My age. Do you even know my age? Oh my God. I don't understand people. No, this is mental illness. And no, it's fine. It's fine, Mama Red. No, this is mental illness and seeing the bullshit. Seeing through the bullshit of people like you. Why? Because I'm loud and assertive? Well, that's because I'm a city girl in Miami. Raised in Miami. So, yeah, I'm loud and boisterous. Poor little boys can't do that. But anyways, back to what I was talking about. This is the shit that pisses me off. And this is the shit where I say, I fucking told you so. I told you so. These that get into the government cannot help themselves but toe the fucking line. They can't do anything but toe the fucking line. What? How is this helpful in any way, shape, or form? Bowing down to all other countries, whining and crying about how they can't do without the U.S. Well, good. Bye. Fucking drown then. Muslim. Sorry. Drowned in the flying donkey believers that you've imported into your countries to the point where they've changed your entire country. Drowned in them. Oh, Mama Red. Yeah, okay. Mama Red, okay, fine. Gotta give it some time. Still 56 hostages in Israel. Gotta give it some time, right? We gotta give it time. We gotta give it time. Okay, Mama Red, do me a favor. I want you to close your eyes and I want you to recall all the times I was right in the almost 4 years that you have known me. And in the public and private conversations that we have, I just want you to close right now and remember all the times when I have said, told you so. Told you so. Told you so. Told you so. Yeah. Oh, but you remember all those big bad words in the beginning, right? Anyway, back to the other thing I was pissed about. Here we go. And of course, you know, we're on the verge of war with Iran, which good. Good. If you think for an instant Iran, in my opinion, allegedly on YouTube, doesn't already have nuclears, you live in a world filled with lollipops and fairy things. And I want to move there with you. I want to move there with you and be with you. That's what I'm saying. So that's why I'm mad. That's why I'm pissed. Well, understand. This is the shit I'm talking about. And no, I don't smoke meth or any of that shit. I have what's called emotion. And they get upset when I'm watching news time. News time for me is early morning, late evening, and 7:40 is late for me because I got to get up at 6:30 because I have a job because I'm not on fucking dumbass. And so this shit pissed me the fuck off. I see the Dow rising, right? I'm seeing the Dow rise. That's how I come across it. I'm seeing the rise and I'm like, what the fuck? Why is the Dow rising like this? So now I investigate, bro. I investigate. And then this shit pops up on, he has suspended the tariffs for 90 days. On everyone except China. And I'm like, bro. Pussy weak ass move, bro. I'm sorry. That shit looked weak as fuck. Listen, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm from Miami. Maybe it's because I'm a city bitch. Maybe because no holds barred, you know, street type shit. But in my opinion, hooking down until they went 0 for 0 for tariff. 0 tariff you, 0 tariff me. That's a bitch move to me, bro. If you did that around my group of friends on the streets, you liable to get your ass jumped that night. Like, that's a pussy ass move. Well, Mama Red, people are going to say things to discredit you because they're uncomfortable with the words coming out of your mouth. And I'm running around here with these dogs right now, going back and forth to Eddie's, trying to cook dinner, which is why you're looking at a pretty, not my beautiful face. But we all know I'm fucking beautiful. Okay? We don't need to go there. Nobody gives a fuck what I look like. Listen to the words I'm fucking saying to you. Okay? These are shady. None of them are your friends. None of them has your best interest. Listen to this shit. Listen to this fuckery right here. No, seriously.
It decides the world's second largest economy, that's China, was the only country not included in President Trump's 90-day tariff pause. And remember, that's a pause with an asterisk. There's still a 10% baseline tariff applied to everyone. China. Our colleague, Ed O'Keefe, asked Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent about that earlier today.
I'm not calling it a trade war, but I'm saying that China has escalated, and President Trump responded courageously to that, and we are going to work on a solution via our trading partners.
Finn Gomez, CBS News political director. He has lots of other vaunted titles, but we'll just go with that. Joins me now at the table. This was something inconsistent with what the president, the secretary, and other administration officials said Monday and Tuesday. Stay cool. Hold the line. We're not budging. And now we have got this new thing. Yes.
Exactly. Now we've got the back down. He has backed the down, bro. And by the way, a lot of meth heads don't give a fuck about the government. Okay? And what's going on with it. By the way. They don't follow news. Okay? That I know of. The meth heads I know just stand on a corner begging for fucking money. Anyway. Yeah, and then he backs it down. He backs down. He pussies out. He pussied out. Let's be honest. And why is he worried about optics? He's got one foot in the fucking grave. He's 70 years old. He can't run president again. Why the fuck is he worried about optics? Why is he doing this? And, you know, it's only for 10% of the fucking population. Most people don't own fucking stocks, ladies and gentlemen. You know who owns big corporations? Like Dell and Walmart and Target. Okay? And Xbox and all these things that don't mean shit to us. Normal, regular schmojos here in the fucking countryside surrounded by fields. Okay? Don't mean shit. 10% of the U.S. population even has dealings in the stock market. Unless, of course, you have a 401k, which only makes 1/4 of the stock market. By the way, 1/4. The tiniest percent that you can actually get in a percentile. Unless you go into the double-digit percentiles, like 28, negative 28% of a percentile, right? So, I mean, what the fuck? Oh, but the stock market, the Dow Jones, oh, we're losing money. Not losing money, bitches. It's these fucking companies that have been taking advantage of you from the beginning that are losing money. Fuck the stock market, in my opinion, allegedly on YouTube. Fuck them. And these countries that are crying, oh my God, we can't survive unless we're raping the USA of money. We just can't do it without the tariffs. We can't live. Everyone will starve and die if we don't have US tariffs. That's why he backed down. That's why. I don't even think it's about the optics. As I get into this conversation, as I get into this and I get through my brain, it's because literally these countries are begging for their fucking lives. They're begging for their lives. Because they cannot exist without us. They literally cannot exist without tariffing us, where we continually go into debt, where we continually have to pay them for the rest of our lives. Not our lives, but our children's lives, our grandchildren's lives, and now into our great-grandchildren's lives. And if you don't believe me, you can fucking Google it. But don't sit there and be a dumbass and be like, oh, this bitch is on meth, and completely ignore what I'm saying to you. At least investigate what I'm saying to you. At least see who's got their money in the stock market. Who are these people that just in the stock market and tried to fucking drown the U.S.? Who are these 10% of people? Who are they? Hey, Mama, Red Mama. Who are these fucking people that just tanked our fucking economy? Who are these people? Go ahead, look and see. Because it's not fucking pretty, I'll tell you that. And you're going to go down a rabbit hole. And you're going to learn a lot about your fucking government. And maybe you're going to be like me one day. Trying to live absolutely off-grid with absolutely nothing to do with any fucking one of them. Ever.
Now, administration officials have told me that there is a strategy in this chaos. There's a strategy in this chaotic situation that we're seeing now. I saw Besson also say that, of course, publicly, but they're getting leverage out of this. They're getting 75 countries that have come back who said, let's make a deal, right? That's Trump's big play. Let's make a deal. However, we did see, it was quite a pivot, Major. You noted the White House press secretary yesterday was asked point blank, will there be a pause, will there be extension? And she said no. Right. So how did we go from there to here? He was asked about it a little while ago, why he made this change. He said he made this change this morning. We do know, we can confirm that he was getting pressure, as we know, from the Republicans on the Hill, from donors, from stakeholders who supported the president. He was getting from all, right? Pressure to move on.
And Finn, there was also something that happened overnight. Bond markets got very, very spiky.
Right.
The mortgage rate for a 30-year mortgage in the country this morning rose to 7%. Lots of people are looking at that and saying the White House had to have taken some note of that.
Oh, absolutely. And the president himself was asked about this. And he said he acknowledged watching, especially the 10-year U.S. Treasury bond sell-off. There was a massive sell-off yesterday going into today. And the president said that, it was making some people a little queasy, quote, a queasy. But now it's right now it's beautiful, quote the president. But yes, I mean, if you look at that, it did have financial experts who watch this could lead to some real financial instability, and that was also something that the White House was definitely watching as well.
And something to keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, the public face of the pause today was President Trump and Treasury Secretary Scott. That is telling. More on that in future shows. Finn Gomez, thank you very much.
Turn the tax season into driving season with a new ride. Maximize your tax savings at AL.
Hello, Barbara. Good evening. We're still going to do news and coffee time, but I had to vent about that.
Heartfelt vigil.
We'll be live at 7 a.m., 7 to 8, news and time. But this shit really pissed me off. I was really hoping for some courage and non-tomfoolery with this bullshit. But as we all know, the government's a piece of shit. So, I'm gonna say goodnight. Oh, thank you. Yes, they're pretty horses. They look really good. My black girl looks like that right now. I just gotta give her a bath. And I'll show you guys. She's a little dusty because she likes to roll in the sand. But I'm going to walk and feed these dogs and get my ass to bed so I can get up at 6:30 and be live for you at 7 a.m. I love you. Have a great night. I hope that you consider my words on this topic, on this subject. And that, come on, grab a hold. And that you have a beautiful night. Just look into it. Look into the stock market. Who has the most money in the stock market? Things like that. And, understand that it's people like me and you who are going to get us through this life. And the most scariest words on the planet, in my opinion, are, we're the government and we're here to help. So, sweet dreams.